Hello everyone, this is our customer relationship, the second model we're gonna see this semester. Um, this is quality in customer service is going to be the topic of this video, and your teacher Brenda Alvarez is talking. So what's the client's role when we have a shop or a store or a distribution channel or anything that we actually offer, a product or a service? What is the role of this client? The role of the client is actually you have to make sure this customer is happy with what you are offering, so it keeps on buying and you keep surviving on the market. Customer satisfaction occurs when products and services respond to customers' needs. That is, when products and services meet or exceed customers' expectation, our principal definition of quality. So, it is very important for your client and your final project to actually understand what the customer needs, what they want, what is the hidden need. You are supposed to transmit to your final project customer what you actually want them to know about the client, because sometimes when we have companies and they become big, we are more aware of the company's need, and we forget a little bit about the client, why they actually go there, what is the value that we add to them. Customer satisfaction translates directly into increased profits because loyal customers spend more than new clients, and they're less costly to do business with, because all this advertising and campaigns that are so expensive, they're most of them to attract new customers. However, if we do take care and we do understand the need behind the customers we already have, you make them loyal to you. And as you can see, they spend more money on you. On the other hand, poor quality products and services lead to customer dissatisfaction. So there is a line in between what the customers expect from you, what they actually are allowing you to do to them, and what they do not like. There's a thin line between there that if you pass by either line, you get huge controversies. If you go below their expectations, they just do not come back, or you have bad reputation for them, or they will post it on their social media. There are plenty of ways that the customer react, depends of the type of customer. And if you do exceed what they expected from you, then that's a positive reaction to them. That is a positive experience, and they will come again to buy your product or service. So what's the client's point of view? How do you know what is their point of view? First, you have to understand, actually really understand your client. You have to do some research, maybe ask questions, or sometimes there are different kind of data out there. There's the secondary data, that is people that already done this research and they publish it, and you can search about it, or you can actually do one-on-one interviews, focus groups, or even send out assessments to see what to study, what is actually the client's point of view, what do they want, what do they expect, what do they perceive from you. So then what we're going to do to our client is that we're going to present them the problem. You have to understand the problem behind the client's point of view. So you have to also explore past experience related to the current difficulty. So it is good to dig in the past experiences and actually do understand point by point what went wrong. How could you correct this? If it's a problem on the process, is it low capacity of your personnel? Is it that maybe the customer was not expected to wait that amount of time? How could you fix these things? What factors do we have to touch in order to satisfy or exceed expectations of customers? Use the client's words, thoughts, and feelings as much as possible. Try to communicate in their same level. If the client tells you a word, try to relate to that word. For example, there is one big company that actually that does the complete opposite as this. Is Starbucks. When you actually order a coffee instead for regular customers around the globe, it's small, medium, or large. So they call it something something venti and something else. So every time you go and do order from them, they will correct you and they will tell you, oh, you want a venti. So I don't know what is their marketing strategy around this. I've been going to Starbucks quite a while and I still haven't in my mind. But this is something that because we are doing a consultation or seminar to them, we do want them to use the same words of the client. So we have to proceed to other problems only with discussion with and consent of clients. Okay, so if the client do feel dissatisfaction, maybe it's because of it's like a snowball. It's like a mixture of things that been happening and going on and growing this big ball that we have to try to understand how it got to be this big, how they are this dissatisfied with us that they actually come to us and complain about it. We have to prepare ourselves to take care of customers. There are 10 principles to take care of them. So first, master the possibility. What could go wrong? What will people actually, where will they walk? Where do they step? How can we make it everything clean, clear? Know your customers at a granular level. Try to understand the customer at its maximum point so you do not have these kinds of expectations that you cannot cover. Like, let's try to actually get into their shoes. Look your company's customer strategy to its overall identity. So if you do want to transmit quality, then every single touch point the customer has with the company, it should transmit this quality. So the store has to look like a high-end quality. The emails, the social media, every single touch point you have with this customer, it has to transmit quality. Target customers with whom you have the right to win. So there are different kind of customers, different segments of the market. Try to focus on the segment that actually will be more profitable to you. There are customers that they do complain a lot, and you have to take a lot of care of them, and they cost you a lot of money to take care of them because you actually have to pay to somebody their time to take care of them. So is this customer actually spending enough money to cover all your expenses? If not, then you should kindly redirect them to your competitor. Treat your customers as assets that will grow in value. Yes, they will, because once a customer likes your products or services and they come back, they are actually buying not one but two things, and then they come back and they will maybe bring a friend, and they will come back and they will actually buy three things, and there you go. Leverage your ecosystem. So it is important to see what's happening around you, inside and outside the company. What is happening on the political point of view right now in Panama? How does that affect your customers? How can you take care of them and encourage them to buy to you or to pursue your services? Ensure a seamless omnichannel experience. So the experience that you want them to go on with is a smooth experience. You want them to be as accessible to them as you can. So here in Panama, people use a lot WhatsApp. So try to have a WhatsApp phone number that will actually allow them to chat with you or send them voice notes to you or whatever to you instead of calling a place. Excel at delivery. Yes, when you deliver a product or a service, you should try to do it on time or before the time you actually told them this will happen. Reorganize around the customers. They are your center of attention. So you have to make sure that you can fit into their lives. Match your culture with your customer strategy. I think this is self-explanatory. Okay. So the types of clients, we already done this in class. So dominant people with this personality are mostly self-centered and opinionated. They find pleasure in manipulating a pitch that identifies them as reasonable and authoritative. According to speaking expert Rick Segal's, drivers expect each information to be delivered in the quickest way possible because they're goal-oriented. They're commanding in nature and motivated to achieve their objectives. They want immediate answers and solutions. They also value competence as much as they value expertise and preparation. Dominants are fast decision makers. So how can we identify somebody like this? You are trying to sell them something and they are actually trying to be authoritative. They are giving their opinion straight and point. And then they are a people with dominant attitude. So how you can handle them? You get straight to the point. When expounding on your pitch, you be direct without compromising clarity and quality of your performance. You provide facts and evidences to help them easily understand your message and make quick decisions. Mentioning irrelevant or unnecessary information will only waste both of your time and effort, and they will not appreciate this. So be careful to give only what's needed in a particular decision. Highlight how your business will enable them to reach their goals and let them stand out from the competition. Submissive attitude.